It's presuming upon God's grace. Well, God's just going to take care of me. Is He? Even though you're rejecting His word, even though you're going against what He said, God's going to let you find out, where we've erred. We will suffer the consequences of our sin. It's sowing and reaping is what it is. But debt presumes upon the future. James 4:13 through 15 warns us not to make plans to prosper while ignoring God's will and purpose. Instead, we should embrace the mindset of, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. So pursuing our will, it's too often the reason debt is created. We seek to be increased with goods, stuff, instead of increasing our faith and dependence on God. And James goes on to say in that chapter that since we do not know what the future brings, he tells us that acting in the ways that presume upon the future is boastful, it's arrogant, it's evil. The majority of the borrowing that goes on today, it just presumes upon the future. You go out and get you a $20,000 car loan, and you're just presuming that God's going to keep you in that job or keep you where you're at so that you can make that car payment. It may not be God's will that you stay there. We need to remain, I don't know how to put this, we need to remain ready for whatever God wills for our life and not tie ourselves down to this world, the things of this world. Because God may call you to do something else or to go somewhere else. And then you'll be like, well, I've got, this $400, $500 payment, and I've got this job that pays for that. I feel like God's wanting me to do this, but I don't know if I can go do that because I've got to be able to, make these payments. I got to be able to take care of this, but I feel like God wants me to go do this. And you want to be able to go do what God would have you to do with your life without the strains of this world. Don't tie yourself down to the things of this world. I guess what I'm trying to say when it comes to that. So